Hi, this is Pete, and welcome back to episode 2 of Walking with the Coach. So, today we're going to talk a little bit about happiness. What is happiness? You see, we all have a vague idea of what it is, but really, happiness is not that complicated. I think it's all elusive and, subjective. All right, so yeah, it depends how deep you want to go. But the reality is that happiness is not that difficult. So, there is a formula, a universal formula for happiness. And it's not that complicated. It really isn't that complicated. So, when somebody asks you what happiness is, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Is it the love you have for your partner, perhaps? Is it the love you have for your family? The love you have for your children? I know for me, it's all that. How about the friends that you have? The family that you chose? How about money, career? Does that make you happy? Look, we don't have to complicate our lives so much. We really don't. Happiness is not so complex. The formula, and like I said before, I'm not trying to do anything original here. I'm simply trying to do something helpful. So I'm going to use things from different coaches, different really good coaches, and some things of my own, from my books and from my radio show and from my own heart. And sometimes I'll just come up with things on the spot. But this one is quite universal. This one, a lot of you might already know. What is happiness? Happiness is a balance between the expectation that you have of life and the experience you have of it. If you are not happy, you have to adjust either the expectation or the experience. It's not that complicated. So let's talk about an example. An example would be career. Let's say that you're an accountant, a professional accountant, and that you are working really, really hard in your firm, and it's a big, important firm. But you want more spare time for yourself. Okay, so maybe it's not the right time when in that firm. Maybe you cannot actually have that spare time, that free time to do the things that you want, because you're going to be sacrificing your career. So you need to adjust, see what's more important to you. So let's say you want to work from home. Okay, well, you could take on other clients and leave your corporate job and freelance as an accountant. You could do that. But then what are you sacrificing? So you need to put things on a balance. Happiness is that balance. So you're not going to be able to have both the career in the big firm and the time that you want to have by working at your own home. So you either adjust your expectation or you adjust your experience. So how do we adjust the expectation? Well, maybe you say, for now, for the next sort of 2 or 3 years or 5 years or however long you may choose, I will work the corporate job. And then I will move on. Or you might say, no, you know what? I need to change my jobs now. This is too important for me. I need to do this now. So you decide to go out and get some clients and leave your corporate job and start working from home. You see, we adjust our expectation or we adjust our experience. And then we start developing happiness. Now, success is that which we build on top of that balance that we create happiness with. You see, once you're balanced out and your expectation meets your experience, then, and only then, can you start building success. So success isn't necessarily having the biggest, baddest car. It's not necessarily having the nicest house and the best job. No, success is being happy and continually improving upon that happiness. That's what it is. So, little food for thought. Have a fantastic day. I'll see you soon, and live with purpose and passion, people. And I'll see you next episode.